How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. How has everybody's sneaker releases been over the past week? Now today we're going to be getting into upcoming sneakers, as you know, on a Sunday. I've got a lot of stuff to talk about what happened on Saturday in terms of the releases, and of course we'll get into all of the future updates that you guys need to know about. So as you know, we had a little dry spell in January in terms of sneaker releases. Now what ended up happening was February started heating up, and currently we're only a week into February and there is a lot of stuff coming. Let's hop over to the iPad and let's get into those releases. Right, so the first one we're going to talk about, and kind of a recap but at the same time upcoming, is the two Yeezy 500 highs that we're going to be getting on Monday. And I say recap because they actually dropped on Saturday morning. Dropped on Foot Patrol, sold out, and now I've got to wait till Monday, which I'm not too mad about. One interesting thing is the official photos, or the photos at least that Foot Patrol took. You can kind of see from these images here, they look a little bit different to those mock-ups. Specifically that mist slate colorway. It's really not looking great. Now I am gonna have to give my final verdict when it actually comes in, but as of right now, I'm not liking that colorway that much. I was kind of hoping it was going to be a light gray upper like the render, but it's not. Now I'm kind of erring towards the side of this tan one even looking a little bit better. Let me know if you guys are excited for the two 500 highs that are coming through, but either way, we've got to keep it moving. There was so many shoes that I wanted to go for, and even the day before I put up on my Instagram, whoa, look how many shoes are dropping, and in my heart I knew I wasn't going to hit on all of them. Obviously it's Nike sneakers, but I wanted one, just one Nike sneakers. What? I literally haven't got anything from Nike sneakers the whole of 2021. Like I haven't bought anything from Nike sneakers. I've taken 100% L's, but let me know if you guys got anything from Saturday's releases. I didn't. I really wanted those Jordan 5s. Anyway, let's move on before I just think about it too much. So we're gonna jump into something I am pretty happy about. The Sacai LV Waffle is returning, and this colorway is looking pretty good. This is an alternate gray and white Nike Sacai LV Waffle. So right now, I don't think there is a specific release date. However, you know, images started popping up, and we know that this is going to be releasing here in 2021. Personally, I prefer this mesh version rather than the nylon versions that they released. But yeah, either way, this is an awesome colorway. Now, we've also got another tearaway Air Force One. Now, I'm bringing this up because first of all, I really like how tearaway Air Force Ones are really getting more and more popular, and people seem to really like it because I personally really like tearaway ones. As you can see, not only are there different colors underneath the white Air Force One kind of tearaway material, but it looks like there's different materials under the tearaway material. Anyway, no specific release date. Again, this is just supposed to be releasing this year in 2021. So I've got a pretty interesting one over here. So this is, right now, you're looking at a signed Chicago Jordan 1 toe box. And that's because this Air Jordan 1 just got posted on eBay, and the person who posted it listed it for $1 million. Now, before you think that's too ridiculous, which it is, but at the same time, this is an incredibly limited pair of shoes. This is one of 15 to 20 dead stock pairs of Jordan personal player samples. It is the iconic mismatched 13 and 13.5 sizing that, of course, Michael Jordan played in. Imagine having this pair of shoes. I mean, if nobody buys it for $1 million, it at least is going to fetch a huge amount. I don't know how this person got this pair of shoes, but either way, it's listed up on eBay. If you guys want a cop, I think it's a great buy. This is one that I'm only just now seeing that I just think looks really, really cool. So this is the Undercover and Nike Overbreak collection. Of course, Undercover and Nike collaborating on these 4 different colorways of the Overbreak silhouette. Now, I have reviewed the Overbreak, and I do think, I mean, it's one of the most comfortable sneakers that Nike has to offer. All of these colors are relatively good. I would say my favorite is this beige or tan one, and then over at the top is kind of what, white with black and red. I like those two. The other two I could probably pass on, but I'm actually increasingly excited for this one. Right now, the exact month of the release is still to be announced. We just know that it's coming pretty soon. Judging by these pictures, it looks soon, because these do look like official pictures from Nike sneakers. So I would expect this maybe in the next couple months. Right, this next one is pretty cool. Stussy is coming back with Nike once again. I mean, they just did the Air Force One collaboration, which just felt like the other day, and now they're bringing us a collaboration on the Harachi. You guys remember that? Literally, I remember everybody wearing Harachis, them being just on everyone's feet. Now, these colorways look really interesting, and as you can see, we do have official photos, and this is going to be releasing very soon. Now, these colorways are quite interesting. There's the desert oak and the dark olive color. Right now, I'm looking at, I believe, the dark olive color. You can see very earth toned. I think that looks pretty cool. It's actually right around the corner on February the 12th. And I'm sure you guys have heard about this one. It definitely went pretty mainstream. Everybody has been talking about it. The new Nike, I think it's called the Flyease Go or the Go Flyease. Either way, it's pretty much the first hands-free sneaker. So if you can see with this picture right here, it's kind of arched up as a kind of almost high heel looking pair of shoes. But essentially, you slide your foot in and you just stand, and the back kind of flips up into one piece of shoe to serve a purpose of people who don't have the dexterity or the ability to use their hands or bend down to put their shoes on. So having something like this where you could just stand and take your shoes off and put them back on again is something that's really cool. Now, this specific launch colorway is not my favorite, but there are other colorways like this one. I think my favorite would be the triple black. I don't know why they have to go so crazy with the color options, but hey, maybe a nice summer shoe. Now, this one I believe is supposed to be releasing on the 15th, or at least to Nike members. Right, the Jordan 1 trophy room, and here we got a lovely meme from Nice Kicks, just pretty much showing us the state of affairs when it comes to this Jordan 1 trophy room. And you and the homies are all wearing the same numbered pair. It's funny because essentially what's happening now is a lot of people are backdooring pairs. Look at some of these shoes. There's this dude standing with one of the shoes on top of his head, kind of flexing. I mean, geez, how many pairs is that? That's insane. There's this dude, he hasn't got as much, but still all box pairs. There's this dude in his car. There's this person with just boxes and boxes. And then this wall of trophy room Jordans. And look at the price tag. So are these fake? Are these backdoored pairs? I really don't know. I don't know if anybody really knows at this point. I mean, the rumored stock number on this was, I think, 12,000. So it seems like 10,000 of those have been backdoored already. The release date is supposed to be February the 10th, I believe. Now what we're gonna do is, because February is so packed, is we're just gonna end this video off with a little brief scroll through Nike sneakers just to see what we have upcoming, because we do have a lot that is already uploaded. Now, I'm gonna start off in United Kingdom. So on February the 8th, we have the Off-White clothing. If you want any of this, it's very expensive. I mean, geez, it's £300 for a hoodie. We've then, of course, got the Jordan 1 High 85 neutral gray. Very limited and hyped pair of shoes, so it is going to be very hard to get, so make sure you're up on Nike sneakers for that. We've got some ACG shoes. They look pretty cool. We've got a Lahar Low for the women. We've got another blazer and denim collaboration. We've got Jordan 14 clot collaboration. That looks pretty damn cool. We've got the Carmines on the 13th, and we've got the Fuchsia Dunks, the, what do we call these? The Ambush Fuchsia Dunks that are releasing on February the 17th. Of course, they got pushed back from the 4th. And then finally, we're capping it off with the Medium Curry Dunk Lows and the Beach Air Force Ones. So I'm now on the US version. We have the neutral gray Jordan 1, of course, February the 10th. We've got some blazers. We've got the Air Force One, the clot collaboration on the Jordan 14 is going to be releasing on February the 11th. Carmine's on the 13th. Also on the 13th, you have the Valentine's Day Air Force Ones, the ones I took an L on. Those are going to be difficult to get, by the way. 17th, we have the PSG Air Jordan 1 Zoom. That's a pretty cool looking shoe. I would go for that one. And then you guys are finally getting all of the dunks. So you've got the Women's Coast Dunk Low, Hyper Cobalt Dunk on the 18th. And then you've got a Jordan 1 Silver Toe for the women, cool gray Jordan 3s, and then the Cosmic Unity basketball sneakers, which is a really interesting shoe. I would love to get that one. It's a basketball shoe that is kind of the Nike kind of space hippie technology. But hey, that is what we got to look forward to, a packed month, and that is just Nike. Don't forget, we've got Yeezys, we've got all kinds coming through this month, so be sure to stick with the channel, subscribe. But thank you so much for coming through for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you all in the next one, but until then,